But we've seen people who have been rewarded with governorship positions after they've left the National Assembly without saying so much as a word. You know, we've seen that happen. I mean, for instance, I don't want to let's not mention any names.
Let's not go there.
And let's not go there. But the thing is, we have seen people in the National Assembly who have left the Assembly and then become governors of their states.
That's right.
Does it really make any difference? Indy, what do you think?
I think, again, that this is something my party supports. I think that this makes it easier for us because, again, like he said, the elections with respect to the executives is once they have this, then the winner takes it all. You know, and we can't afford that. I don't think that the National Assembly is working, you know, I think this is altruistic. That's what we feel it is because, again, for anybody who is running, this is the better democratic system that we want. And whether or not they return, I don't think that's what they're thinking about. I think that they are thinking about what is better for everyone.
It's interesting you say that because, I mean, in the time, because some people have said it would be easier for your party if, for instance, the presidential elections came first, because then you know that everybody is pulling their resources towards one thing.
The party is thinking about what's better for Nigeria, not
right.
what's easier for the party. PDP is concerned about what's better for Nigeria.
How do you think you're going to be able to shed that? I mean, it's been barely 4 years since your party was ousted at the national level. Do you think you will be able to shed that toga of corruption and ineptitude that, you know, that seemed to have cloaked it before the 2015 elections?
One of the things, again, you know, I keep using the example of injecting new people into the system. I think the PDP of old would have made it very difficult for someone like me to participate. But then we had a system that they actually pushed for, look, young people, are you willing to do this? And they kept putting us, committee after committee, thing after thing. And basically, a lot of young people are now the face of the party. So while you might refer to some people who have been there, who started the party, they're there probably as advisors with the tag, oh, he is a founding member. But the vocal people in this party right now are my generation. And hopefully the party keeps pushing us and pushing us again. So we can't really say, again, we have these issues where people would say, oh, the PDP is this, the PDP is that. But I didn't serve in any of these governments, and I'm very vocal in this party. I didn't serve here, and I've spoken for different things. I've stood up for a lot of things. And that is the direction this party is trying to go. So we have a lot of people warming up to. And then, of course, there's a lot of suffering on ground right now. So we have people actually actively asking us, okay, PDP, what are you doing? We want you people to come and try and help us here, because people are looking for what to do,
but don't you think it's too late in the day for your party? I mean, because when you look at how long it's taken it to find its voice as an opposition party, the APC, when it was looking for power, was very vocal way before the 2015 elections.
Considering what is on ground right now, what I would say the PDP is never going to be willing to do is to play politics with issues. You know, so we are willing to, you know, work with whatever is on ground with the government of the day. We cannot try to destabilize this country because we are in opposition. That's not how opposition works. There are a lot of issues that the PDP could have banked on, you know, to go haywire and try to get people all gingered for what the party stands for. But we don't think that that's the way to go. I think that what we are doing is a civil opposition. And people should understand that a civil opposition is okay. We should not play politics with national issues simply because we want to return to power. And I think that that is fine with what is happening right now. And I think that, look, it's not too late. We still have our structures on ground. And those structures are still there. Again, we've said that, look, anybody that wants to come and work with this structure, we are available to work with them to merge. Not, of course, not to give up on what the PDP is, but we're available to take people in.
Ms. Kato, you know, one of the conditions we've heard in recent days, media reports, is that, you know, some of these major actors, people like former President Obasanjo, people like Donald Duke, people comprising the NIM, have said, look, if we're going to work with the PDP, it's going to be because the PDP changes its name, that we are not going to be associated with the rot and all the things that PDP has been associated with in past years. What are your thoughts on that? And do you think, as a young person who would ostensibly hold the future of the party in your hands, do you think it's not a wise decision to potentially change your name to accommodate these other people?
No, this is a brand. And, you know, I'm proud to have worked on this brand for a couple of years now. I'm proud to have looked at this brand and go, look, people may have thought a certain thing about this brand over a couple of years, but I'm willing to work on this. And that's what we're doing. You know, I do not think that at this point to just go change the name of this brand that has worked for so many years, that have created so many stars and done many things for the nation, just go and change it like that. I don't think so.
But when you talk about young people, you know, you're here on this stage speaking for the PDP, but
yes,
when we talk about the political actors, the movers and the shakers, you see the Governor Ayo Fayoshes, you see the Governor Nyesom Wikes, you see people of that generation. Can you correct the impression, for example, if the young people have a voice, where are they in official capacity to be able to move things in the party?
We have our youth leader, we have our deputy youth leader, we have a lot of young people. Well, again, given the number of people that are in the National Working Committee, if you look at that, you'd actually find out that there are people that are not exactly of that generation that are there. So we have